free Ghana, they were back Ghana da.
Yeah, I did come when I was younger, and then I came in 2011. As much as I am born in Canada and, I still want to, I think, spend my elderly days in Ghana. And so, and also I want my kids to see where they're from.
Nana Ukabibi, you say love after divorce as a single mom.
Yeah,
Briefly,
so
story
love.
be what? Then they see.
So I'm a divorced single mom, and I decided to share my story online because my story is one that is very, very touching. It was the worst decision of my life, to be honest. It was the worst.
After 10 years with your ex no wanna, you are back with him. Or you wanna
Oh, he's Ghanaian.
DHW 1642 Concord playing table in Takula. Engineer he. Baako 16 daily also worldwide. You on the internet. Hey now Ghana and also to kwine. Probe now also bet me about me show this with me. Now Mr. Good screen so bet me WhatsApp me and I say your voice to. But any nkomo, I mean you be a nkomo. Aye, ti bibia wo bia na link up. So na business link. Omo ye businesses wo Ghana. Mo unsa me ni bebre di nkomo. O ye business wo Ghana, bet me link up. Business be na o ye. Obeti me link up ye ni nkomo on business link so. Ejuma pasa me nkanche mo say unya artisans, tyler, painter, plumber, steel bender, electrician, carpenter, auto repairs ni ade a ejuma pa say me nkanche o say call on my website www.ejumapa.com and on my contact number and our screens no so no ubetimi from o abruche o pese ye project bi wa send sika be fie sa manfo di usika o now for ebusuafo ejuma pa se fa project ne form so on be yama na chese ukọ na ukọ request ya omepe obi na waye wujuma na ma baby your project no Ghana bia no trust ejuma pa insa no ejuma opese usua IT course number 1 Slam Technologies. Slam Technologies show cyber security any either IT programs. Slam Technologies omo obi wo Ghana sa so no omo obi nso wo USA. Uhia Slam Technologies contactor on my numbers the good screens no from CCA na say kosua cyber security and other programs. Slam Technologies number 1. And then me ko kodi nkomo me ni sister baako beautiful sister me ni ko kodi nkomo o say nyame between buga me say area so otinko a de obeka bia opaka brofo paka any local can cry the opposite of the free bia odeka I see between me insurance me see ebeka intena me ne your sister back home ko kana akodi nkomo obi me ka kana onya me hu pisa say nya me so adwo me ko kana Canada me ne Lillian abna ono so ya wo no Canada abna me mo akwa aboko de
Baka.
o ye fe pa o
Thank you.
aha abna wo se twi nu nhedante
Kind of can say.
wo kan ka se ene kan ketwa wo kan ka se ja kan ketwa wo kan ka se wo enti abna na wa by SBTV Africa so me sure say ya wo hwe yen ana
There be me mommy ni me papa. Rewo.
Oh, mama no papa no mo hwe me.
Yes.
I see. Anyway, what by until who are in for Canada?
Me wa Quebec, so French side.
Hey, French side, you know, but French, Anna.
Of course.
French, on.
Yes, I speak French.
Well, in the languages I know,
French, English, a little bit of Tree and Ga.
Ga. And the Ga no you fluent or Gamu.
Yeah, fluent, yeah, Gani.
Oh, Ga.
Me mami Ganyoni, name papa eje kwao.
Well, okay. And the woman na no chere o Ga no.
Ni yo
But
bibio yeah, Canada, yeah.
oh no your BBA. Fantastic. Why are there? So what the languages be brebo? So why
It
are there?
does.
Why are they? But you kakra o ka bibi na o ka bibi HM say wo Canada, right?
Yes, I was born in Canada, in
Mm,
Montreal to be exact.
mm, wow, I see. So I mean, life in Canada. Say, oh, how take a picture into your story. I mean, um, growing up in Canada, or life in Canada, into your story, kakra.
I mean, life in Canada is okay. You know, it's cool. I've been here entire life. I've never lived anywhere else. So to me, it's cool. I like it. You know, what else to say? It's cool.
Wow, wow. Montreal, ho no, can be check kakra. Many people can say almost say, ka French and English. And I'm more,
Yes.
more fra. More a mix. And I say, oh, baby, ka French, oh, baby, ka English.
So there are some neighborhoods that is English and then some that are French, but the Montreal as a whole, the Montreal Island is both French and English. And it's made up of like a diverse group of people from different places around the world.
I see. So, oh, yeah, yeah, so, oh, yanti, go school, yeah, there, be, uni, and now, yeah, there, yanti,
Okay,
you know,
so I did go to French school, primary and high school. And then I did go to college. College is different than university in Quebec. So I did do 3 years of college in accounting. And then I did my bachelor's of commerce in accounting in university. And then I also did a master's of accounting. And then I also did a CPA designation.
and this is, yeah, oh, yeah, there, we accountant.
Yes.
To kind ska.
Yes.
And
I
now,
manage.
mona mo plus and minus no. Mo we use to calculate the plus and minus and yamwa.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I see. So I mean, yenti after we are courses we no getting a job to say we are courses we no.
So getting a job for me, I would say that it was easy because I started working in accounting very early on. As soon, like maybe 2 years after finishing high school, I started working in accounting. So at this point in time, I have probably over 14 years of experience in accounting. So finding
Ooh.
a job for me has never been hard. I speak
Mm,
English, I speak French. That is a plus. In Canada, when you speak English and French, it'll be easy for you to get a job.
wow. Wow. I see. I see. Yeah, na corporate world, corporate side, you know. Uh one mo no mo pay, is it like citizens nankasa pay sa nyuma na so we are foreign and now ba wa utumi nya sa nyuma ni bisa.
Oh, yeah, if you're a foreigner, you can also come. I know people who, came from Africa and they were working in the corporate world right as they entered Canada. So
Mm,
they like diversity
mm,
because
wow.
diversity brings, different level of experience, different backgrounds of experience, and companies like that.
Mm, wow. I see. I see. Mami mbisa obibi o. Eya na wako ye Ghana ni ndo ye wo ba we Ghana wo awfo ye Ghana. Ghana for we Ghana ni. Ghana no mu free. Ye mu bebre abegu ho a ya na eh bebre ni complain mi say obi a na complain in terms of getting a job, eju o menye ejuma ni ade. Wo ho na wo te. Is it like wo advantage ni say wo ko school or wo te kasa no wote French ni English na wosi kan no ɛne na ama ayɛ easy ama wa na because yɛn nkurɔfoɔ no bi so ɔmo ba ebi kɔ school bebree na so nkɔ school nti ebi nso complaining about getting ebi a edwuma bi te sɛ wo die say.
So I would say that the advantage is definitely speaking both French and English, but
Mm,
also the your work experience and then
mm,
sometimes your education level. I know that a lot of people who maybe come from Ghana to Canada, they don't speak French. That's number one. They don't speak French, and sometimes the level of education they have there when you transfer to Canada, it doesn't amount to anything in the sense that Canada, I would say they evaluate education maybe a little bit differently than Ghana does. So maybe someone went to high school in Ghana or, maybe some level of university. And then when they come to Canada, Canada would say that, oh, you need to go to school again. So I think that may be the struggle that a lot of them are having.
Ebi mu di school na buy. Some
Mm.
person go school, but mo go school no. Omo ba na omo forget school say e pesika ntem. Ye pesika ntem on to no ko bok pakpakpa. Ebi wo nso a omo use school no mo di room onye student. Ono do person room keke bebre so abegum sa. Baby mu ha omo ye student from Ghana no mbe room. But odu ono ko pesika ntem. What now pesika ntem be so no ye menial jobs ni ade obeti say ye bow warehouse, ye bow cleaning, ye bow way. But meanwhile no betimi akoko school no timi wie ya. Ko betimi nya adwuma bi a e bi a on struggle sika no be we nanim na bisa.
But also, I also do believe that those small hustles that, some of them come and do, they can make money quickly too. They can
Mm.
make money quickly, and a lot of them are cash, so
Mm.
they can quickly make money.
Okay, quickly.
Yeah,
Say
they can
quickly,
quickly make,
kind of quickly. Baby no, mre. What I say, ye kono ye strength and one thing.
yeah.
Baby no, one thing intimi. No more so mu use ọmụ adwin no mu amukọ no mu use mu adwin no obi
Mm,
be use na one day for ebia years wo no be ko school ewie na obenya wadwuma no osika obenya no within a year na betimi abro no 10 years sika na ọkọ so obre no
mm. I
eno
see
so
what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I mean, education do have a part to play. I'm not gonna lie, but also knowing how to make money in a smarter way. Nowadays people are using social media and they're making $10,000 a month, you know? So yes, education does help, but also knowing how to make money also helps
also helps. So I see. So me misa unu anu me saying
too.
we two girls.
No, one boy, one girl. I'm the youngest.
Oh, okay. I see. Into opinion so on so then.
He's a manager in a corporate company.
Wow. But encouragement in the band is saying, "Wow, for to me push him mamuko school, and I want I would decide to say the BBC when you so per se, oh yeah, into the school see when you so na maybe so as based
Oh,
on okay say, oh brother, so your manager or company be
so I would say that for me, like I saw my parents, they came from Ghana. I saw the struggles they went through. It was not easy. They ended up becoming business owners, both of them. My dad was the first Ghanaian I would say, even in Canada to do Ghana bread. He was distributing it everywhere in Canada. And then my
mm,
mom yes, it was called Domako. And then my mom was a hairdresser for many, 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 many years, and she did very well. But then both of their businesses collapsed. And so
mm,
me seeing that, both of their businesses collapsed, and then they had to enter the workforce again. And me
mm,
seeing that, me growing up seeing my parents going from, coming from Ghana, struggling, working in factories, then becoming business owners. And then once their business collapsed, they went back into the workforce. It really motivated me to have an education. I know that when you have an education and it is in a good field, your work is always guaranteed, your career is always guaranteed, and you can always do a business on the side.
wow.
Yeah.
I see. Now my parents, I mean, no more incomo why poppy especially. But only the reason why I was in the business, the business the bar form. Okay, be chill.
Yes. Um,
Yeah.
okay,
Because
gonna
bread business, they say good business.
yeah, it is a good business. He was doing very, very well.
Mm,
So, my dad, he's the Iburi at Trensihine. So when his mom came to him and told him, it's your time to become king, he took
mm.
that opportunity, and unfortunately he couldn't find the right people to continue his business, the right employees
Oh,
to continue his business, and that was the main reason why everything stopped when it came to
mm.
his business.
Oh, okay. Okay. Matthias, na wa mama ne di nkomo why. Ono no betimi
All
achire
right.
mu. Obetimi achire mu more na ho de. Okay, I see. O field now one at saying competition woman as in uh food be like amanfo push ba accountant or no like said the mention say bia obi apese oye bia na mo do so na bibisa.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of competition, and then there's not a lot of job openings. So you really have to be skilled. You really have to have the right experience to be able to, get in.
Mm, mm. Wow. I see. Canada is saying, many people can some say, before na nti sa sisi asesa it is saying
Yes.
wo ho na ewo Canada is
Mhm.
saying.
So it's becoming more expensive. It's becoming more expensive. Food is increasing,
Mm,
housing is increasing, rent is increasing. When you want to buy a house, it's more expensive. Like me being born in Canada and now being a mother, I'm also seeing that, taxes is also starting to be an issue. They tax way too much. I mean, I understand because we get a lot of benefits too. But
mm,
yeah, the tax thing is a lot.
mm. I see. Uyo bia waba free Ghana de waba Ghana da.
Yeah, I did come when I was younger, and then I came in 2011, and I'm coming again in December. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know 2011.
Yeah,
Tom
2011.
Poppy ni
I'm
mo
coming.
no ba.
I'm coming again. I'm coming.
I don't know see how biom. Then we won't tell person oba fie.
The opportunities in
Opportunities
Ghana.
for Ghana.
Yes, like there's
Hey.
a lot of opportunity. So wait, sorry, hold on. When I say opportunities of building a property,
Ah.
that yes, because as much as I am born in Canada and,
Mm.
I still want to, I think, spend my elderly days in Ghana. As a Canadian born, yes, I do want to, stay in Ghana, during my elderly days. And so, and also I want my kids to see where they're from.
Oh. It's
Yeah.
okay elderly days or retirement and answer then. Na wo ba
Yeah,
betina.
closer to retirement. Yes. Not
Mm.
live, not live, not live permanently though, but like have the opportunity to go there, have a place to stay whenever I want, and
Mm.
just go back and forth. Just like how my parents are doing it now.
Okay. So awufo no onye so mo Canada say omo ba Ghana na omo kwa na answer then.
Yeah, so they would stay in Ghana for winter days in Canada. So whenever it's winter in Canada, then they go
Mm.
to Ghana and then vice versa.
Wow. Wow, I see. But who me just say bia who follow the ekoso Ghana ebia utie the cultural and the wafo cultural also by 2011. Then I only fa Ghana ho kakra.
So
Kakra.
compared to Canada, I know that building is cheaper in Ghana.
Mm.
Yeah, I know that, housing is cheaper, food is cheaper, everything is cheaper compared to Canada, of course.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, everything's
apart from building now kind of no business be own titi business be and
yeah, well, yes, businesses too. Like I've heard a lot of stories of people that come to Ghana from abroad and that have built businesses. And I
mm,
think one of the reasons why they've been able to do that is just bringing, the dollars to Ghana. It just makes
mm,
more money, and that gives them the opportunity to, build businesses.
wow.
But I do know that there's a lot of successful people in Ghana too. They've stayed in Ghana their entire life and they're very successful.
Who can say they will know so that means uh enye chinchina say by force say two kwan kwa bro chance nya because
Mm,
ebi ma dwenu no say this kwa oboma but Canada yeah I go make money or na my hate Canada and they can't make money. Baby, do
mm.
not my disappointed. I say Charlie. Body go hear am. Body need dey hear am. He say no, him body dey pepper am. Ẹ̀yẹ́ sá na ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ o.
No, no, no. For me, what I believe is that you can make money and be successful anywhere. Like it's not, your success is not dependent on your geographic location, to be honest. Because what about the people who are in Ghana and that are making it, who never even left Ghana? How did they do it? They had a way, you know?
Ọmụ yẹ successful no, ọmụ nye odwuma ma obi mi ntu ọmụ ka o.
Yeah, that's true.
Obi ọmụ a ọmụ ka na ọmụ Ghana sikafoɔ na ọka no nya ọmụ ebiebie ndwuma ɛna yɛyɛ edwuma ma ọmụ. Ọmụ no ọmụ nye edwuma ma ọmụ ngye monthly salary. Nti sɛ wo so pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ successful nye sika, wote hɔ na ɛyɛ ma monthly salary. Ɛbɛyɛ de na wayɛ successful.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. You cannot be, a millionaire by being an employee. That's true.
Yeah, big men I am some wuska, mo bo we wuska we. Omu nyina na omu nji monthly. Onya on twɛn bosome. Omu every day omu wuska. Omu dey their machine count. But sad deɛ no, yen tuntumfoɔ no hɔ na yɛwɔ tuntumfoɔ ɛmfa nkyɛ Ghana fo a onim ahe na ɛwɔ hɔ a ɔmo abiebie ndwuma a ɔmo ti fie ɔnyɛ edwuma na sɛ ɔte ne office a yɛyɛ edwuma ma na ɔho sika every day.
There's many successful Black people in Canada. Yes, Ghanaians.
Ɔmo Canada hɔ.
Yeah.
Ɔmo abiebie ɔmo ɔne ndwuma.
Yeah.
Oh, sir.
Many.
Oh, I say ebi enyuma ni bi ni yɛ den. Ebi yɛ den. Like den ɔmo yɛ.
Lawyer, real estate, stores, everything. Everything. Yeah, everything. Accounting, engineering.
Okay, Ghana for bebree.
Yeah.
And ɔmo ma yɛn ti ɔmo nka. Minim sɛ lawyers wɔ. Accounting your field, accountants wɔ. Doctors so ebi bɛwɔ hɔ. Ni nyina de ɔbɔ yɛ na ebi bɛwɔ hɔ. But ɔmo yɛ ahe, ɔmo nnɔɔso.
Well, I don't know all of them, right? So I can't tell.
Buga-bugafoɔ no yɛ dɔɔso sen ɔmo nyinaa. Buga-bugafoɔ no. Eka buga-bugafoɔ na hustlers no yɛ dɔɔso sen ɔmo a wɔka professionals no.
But when I say the lawyers, it's people who own their own law firms, people who own their own accounting firms, people who have their own real estate portfolios and they're managing multiple properties. That's what I mean.
Yeah, minim sɛ bi wɔ hɔ saa, ba me kyerɛw sɛ ɔmo wɔ hɔ ba yɛyɛ hustlers no dɔɔso.
Okay.
Kyerɛ me ka wate aseɛ.
Yeah.
Nti ama complain na yɛte bebree no. Ɔmo yɛ professionals no. Ɔmo mu ndɔɔso saa, but hustlers no nti yɛte hustlers no more.
Okay.
What I say?
No, I understand, but yes, I get it. I understand.
Anyway, me who post be now be about love after divorce as a single mom. Oh, mommy, you know.
Yes.
Oh, I see. 2 girls and I say 1 boy, 1 girl, and I say boys.
2 girls.
Aha. Now be you say love after divorce as a single mom. Briefly.
Yes.
Story be what? Then they see it.
So I'm a divorced single mom, and I decided to share my story online because my story is one that is very, very touching. And for me to have been able to come out of what I was in, I'm now online just to share my story and empower divorced and single moms that they can rise, rebuild, thrive again through my personal experience because life gets better.
Wow. I see. So experience na na wo share na bi ni den. Ye den ye nsu enfrip de wo ka no.
The experience from my what I where do I even start? There's so much. One thing that I can say to single mothers, just make sure that you're financially secure before the wedding, during, and if sadly it ends, then you'll be secured after. And I'm saying this to say that, I got into my marriage, I had my education, I had my career, I was working. However, when my ex-husband left, almost, almost found myself in a very hard financial situation. And I say that because now I was left with two kids. And then considering that we were sharing the bills, now when he left, I was left to paying all the bills by myself. And I was working at the time I was working a corporate job, but the pay wasn't that much, and I didn't really care because I'm like, oh, I'm in a marriage. It doesn't matter. My ex-husband is taking care of most of the bills, so I don't really need to do much. So now when he left, now I was left with bills that I didn't even know he was paying. They were not under my name, they were under his name. And so I had to pay all of those bills and then also take care of, two little girls. However, what saved me in that whole situation was the fact that I had a degree and I had work experience. I was able to, quickly pivot, quickly get a job that paid me more. And I also have a business on the side. I do bookkeeping for small to medium sized businesses. So then I started getting more clients so that I can just have more money.
Na me fi say mo ho no de mo mra no say mo divorce kra na be man no so be man ntimi nja o sa se onhwe nkola no ba o mission no be contribute still a obetua we bia na mo ho nti sa me ga sa mo mra no sa na tie.
It is like that if the man stays in the country, but he went back to his country.
Oh, o Ghana ni.
No, I am South African.
Oh, one pe Ghana ni South Africa ni na okodo no. Ghana me man na o bebre no. Oh, so mpe wa ko pe esefo yi.
It was
Esefo a
my
esefo a ye nyina ye wa Africa o mo pam ye fi omukrum.
it
E na wo ko di esefo echi. Ana
was my
one lenke ni ma o.
we met through church. We
Hey.
met through church, and it was the worst decision of my life, to be honest. It was the
Mm.
worst. It was the worst decision of my life, but then I would say the best because after my divorce, I grew so much. I grew so much, mentally, psychologically, emotionally. Like that's when I became, very much matured because of all the lessons I've been through. I became
Mm.
very, very mature through that experience.
Office problem ne ye den because our divorce issue we meaning go for be akasa dosu.
Mm.
Problem ne ye den yente ye ho ase yenye problem ne ye den yese mo home system no yese bi wa favor ma no nti e amoso no yese mo rock shoulders e ho no mra no mo ye be ma na tobe no mo be kiki omo out nti ama enyama bi wo ha mo yese mo mbrɛ mo ho ase ma mema no ne ade ma mbisa wo kakra office problem ne ye den
I don't know.
ka de
I don't know.
opesa wo
Well,
ka mm
I don't know what
ha be
the
man
I
na wo
don't
se be
know.
man ti ona wo se be man ti mi dwane ko essay
Hmm. You know, so I don't know. I think, there's two sides to a story. He may say something different, but what maybe I would think it is, some of the issues that I heard he mentioned. As a woman who is a go-getter, who likes to be financially secure for herself, I think one of the things he mentioned was that I was just always so focused on school. When we met, I was still in school. And so, I
mm.
mean, I was doing my bachelor's at the time when we met. So, I was in school full time. And so I had to focus. I mean, if I want to finish, I had to focus. Yes, I was working also, but I just felt like my college degree was not enough. I wanted more. I wanted to have a bachelor's, I wanted to have a master's, and I wanted to have my CPA. CPA is a chartered professional accountant. And so there was that, I think, you know.
It is it like no support say and answer who say who need time because of school na anya dey support say obi a who go school no who course say o ye baby o person do school no do not support say na say na unya time man na answer den
I mean, the kids were already there. So I was in school, I had the kids, and then, I was married. I don't know, maybe time, maybe honestly, I don't know. I feel like it's a multitude of, like, there's just so many parts, too
But
many parts.
also side no. Also side no fit say then a problem no. Ni nso be been free. Office
On
then
my
na also
side,
side maybe problem. Yeah. Office the problem here there.
on my side, honestly, I think that I went into the marriage way too quickly. Yeah, I went into the marriage way too quickly. I was 25. I didn't really understand marriage like I understand it now.
Yɛn mpanimfoɔ bu baabi sɛ ewiase mu ha obi nim a obi kyerɛ hwan na ɛrekyerɛ wo sɛ wopɛ IT wonhu deɛ wonyɛ sɛ wopɛ support Slam Technologies ɛyɛ wo #1 partner your office wɔ US nie your office wɔ Ghana nso nie yɛn numbers ne gu hɔ no sɛ wohwehwɛ IT classes wohwehwɛ career coaching wohwehwɛ support for business cyber security a frɛ yɛn na yɛnyɛ wo partner yɛaba see everywhere. Slam Technologies, transformation with excellence. Phrase is here, baby, be around me and
Like, I was pressured into my marriage just because I was pregnant. So before we got married, yes, I was pregnant. And so the church I was going to told me that, I should get married because I'm already pregnant. And it was a back and forth. I was like, I'd rather not get married and just have the baby and, you know, just keep it that way. But it was a lot of pressure from church. I'm not gonna lie. It's not something I've mentioned it before, but it was a lot of pressure from church.
Saa same way okay any news. Problem. Your problem back on no.
Yeah.
Society problem. A sorry problem.
Hmm.
I'm gonna decide am problem no society problem. So na ko worry na wo che na worry ade unyi then say pressure ne do so. Nti de on pe kra no. De
Hmm.
on pe na de on pe se obey no society pressure and nti obakoye.
Yeah.
But instead of wo behwe so odwun ade a me ye kan society me abrabo na me na me bo me bra enye de mo beka.
Hmm.
Hankofo bebre asem a ye discuss yi.
Yeah.
Nkɔfo bebree wɔ hɔ a ɔmo take decision bi a na nyɛ sɛ anka ɔmo take,
Hmm.
but pressure ebia na woka no.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, two beautiful kids came out of it. I'm so grateful for them. I'm happy to be their mom, but what I went through, nah, it wasn't worth it.
Who make key point be say 25 wenyin, but now say aware deɛ gye sɛ wokɔ mu na yɛka ne sɛn mobɛ start ne nkakra saa na wode tie nyama ase sɛ mo steady mo ho na mode tie nyama ase ɛnyɛ sɛ wobɛka sɛ wobɛnie du some age bi ansa na wobɛte aware no sɛ woankɔ mu a wobɛyɛ den ate ase.
That's true, but also, I married someone who was born in Africa, who had just come from Canada. I sponsored him, you know, he was living under my roof initially. I was paying all the bills initially, clothes, food, I was paying. And so the mentality, I would say that the mentality of, someone born in Africa versus a Canadian born is different when it comes to men. It's very different. I was,
So
I'm a,
cultural difference bi wɔ mu anaa?
yeah, yeah, cultural differences. I was expected to do things that I didn't grow up seeing, like when, me growing up in Canada, my parents knew that they had to help each other in the household. It wasn't a thing where, it's not like Africa where you have so many people helping with kids. So I grew up seeing my parents, my dad cooking, my mom cooking, both of them doing cleaning. And then I find myself with a African man who was born in Africa, who lived his entire life in Africa. And then I'm expected to do things that I didn't see my parents doing. So then it's
Mm.
a matter of culture because now he grew up a certain way, I grew up a certain way. what is normal to him may not be normal to me, and vice versa.
Wow. Ade mo share na eba fa sasa na okan no man nante anche en endi nkomo bia na sasa anyama wo nyina mo discuss ana we hu sa anyama wo nyina asna mo ye courtship no mo date no. So
Yeah,
also now
no, it happened fast. You know, it happened fast because I was pregnant. And so everything
mm,
happened. We did discuss, but it wasn't, you know, clear discussion. But you know, we live and learn. I know better today. I'm never gonna
wow.
make such mistakes again.
Enti sisi adan eden na wo sua frim. Say sisi also wo sua bibi sisi ano wa ben. Ti den na wo sua frim.
You know, I've learned that when you're gonna marry, it's forever. It's not something that you go in and you're like, oh, if it's not working, I'm out. So if you're gonna marry, make sure you marry someone that works for you, someone that, you know, that fits your criteria, someone that you can spend your entire life with, someone that communicates well, one
Mm.
that both of you guys can be there for each other the way you want. So marry someone that fits you and that you fit them.
Mm.
Someone you match with, let me put it that way, someone you're compatible with.
Mm.
Because I just don't believe in marrying out of reasons, because you're gonna spend the rest of your life with that person. And then some women, they know that their husbands are not compatible with them. They're miserable in their marriages, but they still decide to stay because, you know, a marriage is not to be broken. You stay in it forever. But for me, I just couldn't. I just could not.
After 10 years with your ex no wanna you are back with him. Or you wanna
Oh, he's Ghanaian. He's a Ghanaian.
ah
Yes.
yedi wo
He's
weni so yedi wo weni so de wa back to you. Eh yedi wo weni so me bo where from the ex after 10 years now is who dating Ghana in before
Yeah, so
not your boyfriend before.
right before I got married, that's who I was with, the Ghanaian guy.
Ah
Yeah,
nti na only Ghana guy no wo ansa na muja ansa na kwakọ ware.
that's right.
Nti ade na uja no na ade na uja o.
Miscommunication, immaturity, you know, like egos, you know. But however, when things ended like a week later, he did want to come back, but I refused because I was still, you know, I was still upset. I was still in my feelings.
Mm.
Maturity, I would say it was literally immaturity.
Oh, I see. Tuni ni
Yeah.
jaya ancha na ese ni be mu. Ono de no na fele passing through. No no be mu quick ese ni no. Iti me bo. Enti after only ese ni jaya no.
Mhm.
Ena den e ba ya sankofa. Uko sankofa ho. After we say after 10 years. Ono ye sankofa.
So I would say like I would say 3 to 4 years after my
Mm.
divorce, me and my ex, the Ghanaian, we reconnected. And
Mm.
over the years, he always wanted to come back. Like he would always, we would communicate here and there, not while I was married though. While I was married, I completely cut communication. But after once I divorced, yes, we did start talking, you know, more
Mm.
often.
Now no so moving on here. Onyo obi aye.
You know, he moved on, things didn't work. Me too, I moved on, things didn't work out. And, you know, we felt like we had a good relationship. We really did have a good relationship. We were living together for 3 years, you know. So we decided to, you know, talk things through. We spoke about everything that maybe was bothering us before, issues that
Mm.
were unresolved. We really got closure. We had months and months of conversation where we got closure, and we decided that we're gonna do this until forever. So yeah, I'm engaged. We're engaged. He did the knocking in May.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see. I feel sorry with already I'm not more because now
Oh, yes.
my broom pain.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yes.
I see. Anyway, son, I was kind of what's your BBA from? See, also you're matured.
For sure. Yes.
This year the unim send the city. Ukomu
Mm-hmm.
bioma unim send the city. Yes, enyo. Yes, baby enyo. And a baby so ye de. Unya ne de sa. And na ese yeti ase ana.
Yeah, that's right. And, that's why it's important to be with someone that you're willing and wanting to go through all seasons with.
I see. Anyway, it's good. So it's our by dem yaji ade. Anka obo na isi una holiday obeka tell so ko essay. Inam essay na akọ bale. Isi yaji ade no bebe fie.
Hmm.
Eni ntina eno kwa ka ho ntina obesa oba fie no on.
Not necessarily, no.
Ka
No.
ho so nko so pese. Eno so eno so ka ho na ba Mimbisa usade we o se yawofo no omuntane yem be fie ni ade no enha adwen as
Sorry.
yekowo ye wo ho na ese nka ewu ma tane yem be fie ni ade no omune yem masa ofi se enha adwen.
I think as you get older and you start understanding things in life, you make your own decisions. My parents are Ghanaian, so that's why like I do want to go back to Ghana at some point. If maybe my parents were from another place, maybe that would be my decision. But Ghana's a beautiful place, Ghana's a beautiful place. So, I mean, them not really bringing me when I was younger, the fact that I went when I was what, 20, 21. Yeah, I got the opportunity to see Ghana and to see its beauty. And I think that's why like I like Ghana. I want to come back more often and just show my kids where they're from.
Ghana aduane ben na wo udi.
Everything. Wache, fufu, banku, yam, plantain,
Ene
everything.
emwan na utimi nua.
All of them.
Ye na utimi nua. Ye obo
All of
bo so
them.
yi.
Yeah, yeah, all of them.
Utimi nua ni
Chocolate
nyina.
soup. Oh yeah.
Hey, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Okay, why are there? So to me, near any why are there? You see, there Ghana ni na no nti. Obe wo fufu, obe kabenku,
Yes.
kokonte, obe mpoto, uni mpoto ye.
Yes, I know what it is, but I've never done it. I don't even eat it.
Ana obe TZ, uni TZ tuozafi. So uni tuozafi.
Tozafi. No, that I've never done, but I love tozafi.
Yeah, na man crew ni ayo yo green in kumani sa anyama no be ni
Mm,
nyina.
mm,
And we face the wall. So uni face the wall.
no.
Kokonte brown fufu. Any now. Anyway, Lillian, may I say about SVTV Africa so special expense. I mean, then I will catch in last message. Life we mo maba Canada. Young ones now, but youth now, but no. Omo mo complaining obi ane ne de ebi mu say okay. And then I will catch before last message that mean ja.
I would say, make money, invest, and enjoy life.
And I don't know. Make money, invest, chop life.
Mhm.
Abna Lillian Abna me da so be pass it through one person uchi omo shout out be person oma. And our social media handles so.
Yes, so my social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, it's Lillian Abna 9. And I want to just give a shout out to my mom, Eva, my dad, Nana, my sister, Florence, my brother, Horace, my kids, Victoria and Naraya, my nieces, Shanique, Zoe, Fernesis, Darlene, Doreen, Dylan, just everyone.
Wow.
I know,
Fantastic.
married too. Yes.
Okay. May I say, Lillian, so be pass it to Lillian Abner straight from Canada. On the also worldwide, on the internet, me penny vibe no wakasa. I share the experience kakra. And then I will see free mo. Me had them see a shan there. Utie ne in common na about education, papa. We mama smart professionals, papa. About lifestyle, papa. Now worry mu ko ti hu kakra we anko di bia we just getting razor, but at least we sua bibie free. Me then I say so ba me show so me then I say mo hwe FM DJ nyame me then production team as DJ Clictina and him hope so ba me show so bia branding ko me na Mr. Screen so their voice note and I say WhatsApp message and how on frame me dey frame me there you go call tire any them some fan cham you go dey call me obi interview ko no obi so frɛ still I know they you know they give you the call you go call tire. Madam, I say, share two.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job, then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.